Did Chloe undergo more testing since you guys got back? What was the reason that she got revealed as out for the year now instead?
She looked really good heading into LA, and then when we traveled from LA to wherever it was we went next, her knee just swelled up, and we have not been able to get the swelling reduced. And I think again, like long-term decision, just probably not going to be ready by the time the end of the season, and definitely not going to be ready by the time the end of the season. Just didn't get any relief trying to rehab it while we were in Golden State and Phoenix.
What did you see from Bree in preseason that makes you excited to have her back?
Well, number one, her length and her athleticism. She gives us size and length on the perimeter, gives us another perimeter defender. With O'Shea and Kels, that makes us a little bit small. Her ability to be kind of like a 3-and-D player for us as she continues to develop in this league. And she's been around through hardship contracts at various places, so she's been in different systems, and she's gotten experience in practices, and so the ability to bring her back in, and she's got familiarity with us as well, so it worked.
Steph, most of the women on this team have been in a playoff chase like this in some form at some point. How does that make it maybe a little easier to compartmentalize this weekend and go, okay, we know we got to have it now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the highest priority thing for us is being where our feet are. It's we control, we can control, and that's preparing today for Chicago and coming out ready to go tomorrow. They've been in this situation, they understand what it takes, and oftentimes we talk about there's no substitute for experience, and most of the players on this roster have been through that now, and so understanding the sense of urgency that it's going to take.
You mentioned Chloe not having enough time. Does Caitlin now have enough time?
Yeah, we really wanted to use this West Coast trip to evaluate. We're going to sit down after practice today and hopefully have a direction soon.
Do you anticipate you guys would decide and maybe even face it publicly between now and Tuesday, just given the
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the hope. We knew that we had a stretch over the weekend to really see where we are, and the hope is to sit down and have an answer one way or another. Yeah.
What's the furthest she's gone to this point?
What do you mean the furthest she's gone?
How much has she been able to get accomplished?
She hasn't been able to do a whole lot of contact. So she's been able to get up and down 5-on-0, been able to get shooting, but hasn't been able to get a whole lot of contact.
Injuries have been the story of the season, but you have 3 starters that have played and started every game, plus Lexi. How have those 4 players kind of been the stabilizing rock of the team?
Yeah, they really have. I mean, those guys, they have the experience. They've played together now, and they think about Kelson, Lexi, and AB having played a season, and almost 2, 3 together, and then Tosh coming in, being a vet that she is. They've really held this group together, and they've been able to play with all different kinds of lineups and all different kinds of players, and they've got to continue to take it to another level. We don't want or need anybody to play outside of themselves necessarily, but understanding how to communicate and bring some of these new players along who haven't been in our system for very long is important, and they've been great leaders in that way.
just seeing, it feels like you guys could get after hit, even Meg and Edith. I mean, does it feel like nothing at this point I don't want to say nothing would surprise you, but is it one of those situations where it's just like...
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I've never been a part of anything like this, not collectively all in one season. I guess expect the unexpected. But again, I'm really just proud of this group for their ability to stay resilient and their ability to stay together and to continue to fight and claw and, put ourselves in this position where we are in the playoff hunt.
Natasha mentioned after the Golden State game that you said in the locker room, every game from now on is a playoff game. Just how are you trying to bring that mentality in for this final stretch and ahead of the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything we do, from our preparation and what we're doing in practice and in film, there's got to be a heightened sense of urgency. We can't afford to have slow starts. We can't afford to have, give big runs, in games. And there's got to be a heightened sense of urgency and detail in everything that we do. And, talent is one thing, athleticism is one thing, discipline is another. And we've got to be able to control our discipline in certain ways, and we've got to be able to control our mentality and preparation. I thought we had a really good day today, and we need to carry that over.
Earlier you talked a big picture about the Sports Performance Center. From a micro standpoint, what are little things maybe that has you excited about when that comes to be in a couple of years?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, just having things that are catered to female athletes. It's from everything that we have from the medical standpoint to the rehab, prehab, recovery, to having childcare, there as well. I mean, everything that's catered toward female athletes. The salon that's going to be in there as well. I mean, these are the best players in the world, and this is the best league in the world. And for them to be to be treated now like professionals in a way that players in the W haven't been, and to have a dedicated space for the Indiana Fever. We're not having to see if the gym is being used by anything else, and to be able to have a place where they can not just train but relax. They can spend time. They can get everything done that they need to pre and post practice. It's incredible, and I just continue to thank the Simon family and our partners for allowing us to have this opportunity, for seeing the vision of the WNBA and women's sports and continuing to lead by example.
What is